we have a very, very special announcement regarding Anthony Totri's facial hair, and we are only going to share it for you on the other side of this countdown.
Happy Friday! And welcome into the PHNX Sun Devils show, coming to you live from Studio K, presented by Circle K. Join Inner Circle for free by downloading the Circle K app today. Terms and conditions apply at participating locations. Visit circleck.com for details. I am Tony Totri, joined as always by Erik Ruby, the one, the only blind mouse himself. Of course, we got Captain Redbeard behind the Mac, making all of the magic happen. Guys, do us a solid, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. Mr. Ruby, we got a lot to get into today. We got Factor Cap, we got a special announcement, we got Heat Index, we got predictions, we got Hot or Not, and I'm sure somewhere along the way we'll pick up some more.
Well, I got one right now.
You got one right now.
You shaved most of your face.
I did shave most of my face. Except the mustache. I'm currently rocking a mustache. Earlier today, you said that I look like I own a pizza establishment.
Yes.
And then you said I look like a cop.
Yes.
And you're sticking with...
I think Top Gun.
Top Gun was also in there.
Kyle said. I think that's pretty accurate.
Do we like the mustache over the beard?
I mess with it.
More than the beard.
Ooh. I don't know. I think the special part about the mustache is you got to just break it out every once in a while.
Yeah,
I don't think you could be an all the time mustache guy.
I'm not an all the time stash guy.
No.
What do you think, Captain Redbeard? Are you team stash or are you team beard?
Stash.
Team stash?
Yeah.
It's a
phase,
good look.
you know.
It's a good look.
Interesting.
I could see you rocking the stash pretty consistently.
Yeah, I don't anticipate this being on my face for tomorrow's show, to be honest with you.
Can you reverse it and only shave your mustache and leave the chops? Could you go mutton chops?
You want me to do that next time?
Oh,
next time, just go all chops.
Please do all chops.
Okay, we can see what we can do. Zach in the chat, Glenn in the chat, Nan1 in the chat as well, saying, "Let's go Sun Devils, guys." We're talking Arizona State versus Oklahoma State. It is Friday, so it is time for Fact or Cap, brought to you by Branded Bills. Elevate your brand with Branded Bills, the perfect headwear and apparel. Use that code PHNX for 20% off your first order. Mr. Rubis, Fact or Cap, this is a must-win ball game for Arizona State.
Big ol' fact.
Fact today,
Fact.
huh?
This is a fact.
Okay,
not in the sense that the season is over if they don't win this game, because you still have plenty of chances to become bowl eligible. This is a must-win game to reestablish yourself in the Big 12 race. This is a must-win game to put college football on notice, to bounce back from your second loss of the season. This is absolutely a must-win game. I would say this is almost a you must dominate game.
Really?
I'm not saying I'm totally predicting that they're going to dominate from front to back, but you haven't won a road game in the Big 12.
Correct.
This is your second to last opportunity besides Arizona, which I don't count as a Big 12 road game.
People are not going to be happy about that. People are not going to be happy in Tucson that you said that.
Oh, no. The people in Tucson are going to be mad at me.
No, they're already in their basketball jerseys.
I'm about to say, they don't care about football at all anymore. This is a must-win game. This is a must-win game in the fact that we've changed the expectations for this team.
Mm-hmm.
And to hold them to that standard, they are a better team and they have not won a road game yet. You need to win this game.
Must win and need to win, I feel like, are different, though.
I'm going to put them in the same category today.
That Arizona State must win this game. You're getting a lot of agreements in the chat. Zach says Zach actually says keep the stash. Glenn says fact. Nan1 says he agrees. Not sure if that's for the stash or the fact cap.
I think it's the fact. I think he's agreeing with me.
This is a tough one, to be honest with you. I don't know where I stand on if this should be a fact or cap, because I see. Let me talk myself into it. You want to hold my hand and we could talk myself into it? Not physically, but as we go.
Don't
here.
tempt me.
So, in terms of fact that this would be a must-win game for Arizona State, like you said, you would reestablish yourself in the Big 12 hierarchy. You prove that in terms of the expectations that have now been revised since the start of the season, that you're still on pace to continue to do what people thought you were going to do after the first 5 games of the season. You can get the monkey off your back, be bowl eligible for the first time since 2021. First time, obviously, under the Kenny Dillingham era. And I would say part of the must-win fact on this is if you lose, then you're back at home against UCF. The pressure is on there.
That's a must-win game.
And then you'll have 2 really, really tough ones against Kansas State, BYU, and then everything's up in the air, road contest or not, up against your rival. So
I'm sorry, what? Did you just say everything's up in the air?
Hey, no.
You are not.
No. Let me finish.
No.
I said we were going both routes. If it has to be fact, then it also has to be cap, right? We're going both.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. You're going back to what we had the discussion. I don't think that it's up in the air at all. I think this team beats Arizona. I'm not worried about that.
You backtrack.
I'm not backtracking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's where, if you're saying this is a must-win game, then I think you also have to consider that if you lose this game, right? So
the consequences of what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think in terms of cap, saying that this is not a must-win game for Arizona State, I can see that as well, right? Stillwater's a tough place to play. Mike Gundy has coached Oklahoma State well for 15 plus years. This is a tough team to beat at home, especially with Ollie Gordon, and even more so with Brennan Presley on that Oklahoma State offense. You don't know what's going to happen because of the weather, right? Obviously, expected to rain throughout the game. We'll get into how we think that impacts everything, but I think even if you lose this game, you can be bowl eligible against UCF. You can be bowl eligible against Arizona. I feel for me, I am leaning toward this being a must-win game because this would be the first time that Arizona State would have lost 2 games kind of back-to-back. I know they had the bye week, but you can't really afford to have that happen. You're getting your quarterback back. I think the most concerning part about if this is a must-win game and you do lose it is more so that this had been the second time this season where you go up against one of the worst defenses in your conference and you're unable to find a way to capitalize.
The only way to me that this is no longer a must-win game is if you're holding ASU to expectations that we held months ago.
Yeah.
That's it. And if that's where you want to operate, then that's your prerogative, because this team has already surpassed the expectations. They're playing out of their minds. They're 5-2, right? So if you're just saying, I want a good competitive game, okay, fine. That's your road to cap. But for me, I don't choose to think that way anymore. I'm holding us to a higher standard. I believe in a higher standard for them, and I believe that they're a better team. I think Oklahoma State is much worse than Cincinnati as well. Because that's the thing. You go on the road against Texas Tech and you think, well, ASU can beat this team. They get in their own way and they lose. You go on the road against Cincinnati without your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? And you play a good football team, a team that then moved to 5-2 when they beat you. Right? This is an Oklahoma State team that has not won in the Big 12 yet. They have lost 5 straight
5 in a row.
games.
You're right.
Listen. If you don't believe that this is a must win, this is a must make Oklahoma State beat you game. Because if you get in your own way, if you beat yourself on the road, that's a theme. That's a pattern. That's not a coincidence. That is who your identity is. If in your 3 Big 12 road games, no matter the circumstances, you have gotten in your own way and you've lost it and lost to either an inferior opponent or opponent who's on the same level as you, that's a problem. Yeah. This is a team that we prided ourselves on the beginning of the season. You took care of business against teams that were worse than you, right? Even if it's back and forth, you took care of it. Kansas, you took care of it. Texas State, you took care of it. Mississippi State, Wyoming, you took care of it. You need to do that. You need to get back to being that team right here and right now, and you need to do it by making a statement.
You've talked me into it.
You're dang right I did.
You've talked me into it. It's a must-win game. Captain Redbeard, do you think this is a must-win game for the Arizona State Sun Devils?
For Big 12 championship, of course, but I don't know. A successful season, no. I think they should win this game, but I wouldn't say this is a must-win game for Arizona State to have, a good season the rest of the way. That's what I would say.
What a level-headed guy.
I mean, is there anybody better?
No.
Is there anyone
Are you
else you'd
kidding
rather
me?
have her
Kyle
steering the ship?
Kyle filled in and was steering the ship for Suns last night.
Wow.
Never felt safer.
Yeah.
Never felt safer.
It's what Kyle does. It's what Kyle does. 100%.
I get it. Like, okay, so it's a must win. If they lose this game, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna raise some questions. Probably.
Yeah.
That's why I wear the sunglasses. I'm usually crying every episode whenever Totri is mean to me.
I'm not mean to you, dude. Stop putting that out.
You called me not a man like earlier this week.
No, I didn't call you not a man. I asked you a question.
What was that question?
The question was, why are you afraid to be a man? I didn't call you anything.
You're right. That's totally not disrespectful.
That's
totally not disrespectful. You're so right. You're so right, dude.
It's a question, man.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
I understand both sides of it, but for me, I'm with Nan one. I'm just gonna call you Nan one. Like Nan one. Nan one.
There you go.
In
you
the chat.
Say it like that too?
What?
Nan one.
Yeah.
And then every time.
I have higher expectations for this team now. And if they can't reach expectations that I've set, okay, I'd rather have those high expectations and be where we were before. Kevin in the chat asked, do you think ASU would get votes in the AP 25 if they do win?
Not if they just win.
No, they'd have to win by 30 plus. No, I think they'd have to win by 30 plus because you're coming off of a loss.
But so much has happened since that game.
Sorry,
Cincinnati
votes,
lost.
yes. Votes, yes.
Well, no.
Are they in the top 25?
No. There's not really a way that they get in the top 25 this week.
No, you need to convincingly beat Oklahoma State and UCF to probably be sneaking in 25, depending on what other teams do.
Maybe.
You're probably not getting ranked unless you beat a BYU or a Kansas State. And you only lose one of those games and you beat UCF and Oklahoma State.
You get ranked if you beat these next two opponents by 20 plus. I don't think you need to win by 30.
Okay, yeah, 20 plus each.
I think 20 plus, or just convincingly. You go out there, you beat these teams convincingly. I think you can get in after the UCF game. If you win this game handedly, you get votes. You're not in by any means. You could beat this team by 40. You're not getting into the top 25 after this game. No, there's just the back end of the top 25 right now is really, really solid. But that kind of answers the factor, Cap. We both say that this is a must-win game for Arizona State. Of course, Captain Redbeard disagrees with us. He says that is
just cool, calm, and collected.
It's Cap, to be honest with you. Guys, again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. We have a special announcement.
Oh.
We have a super, super special announcement that we haven't had the luxury of announcing in a long, long, long time here for PHNX Sun Devils. Our diehards know what it is. And we're going to tell you what that special announcement is on the other side of this break.
It's not a special announcement, but it's a special company, special credit union, Desert Financial Credit Union. You're probably saying, Erik, you're embellishing, you liar. No. Desert Financial Credit Union's been with my family through generations, and they have taken wonderful care of us. My grandparents used Desert Financial, my parents, and now myself as well. The only place I've ever kept my money ever since I got my first job all the way back in high school. And if you're an Arizona sports fan, there's no better place to do your banking than Desert Financial Credit Union, the only place where you can show your team spirit every time you make a purchase with exclusive debit cards branded with your favorite teams like, of course, ASU. They have 3 different Arizona State University branded Visa debit cards. And on top of all of that, tell me if you know of any other credit union bank that's doing something like this. You can open up a free checking account online and get $200 in bonuses. $200 right in your account, plus your choice of 3 ASU Visa debit cards. All you have to do is go to desertfinancial.com/ASU to get started, get your $200, and put your money in the right place.
Put your money where your mouth is.
That's right.
You're a fun guy. Yeah. I don't.
Some days. Sometimes I'm a grouch.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that takes away the fun.
I appreciate
in
that.
the Rubis. You know what I
appreciate
mean?
that.
And I think people who like to have fun belong at Chicken and Pickle.
Amen to that.
Because everybody's having a good time over at Chicken and Pickle.
Never had a bad time.
Their indoor-outdoor entertainment complex includes a casual chef-driven restaurant and sports bar that boasts pickleball courts, a variety of yard games, and enough space to kick back and relax with your favorite homies. Whether you're going on a date, whether you're going with your friends, or you're going with your family, it does not matter. The vibes over at Chicken and Pickle are immaculate 24/7, 365. Erik, the chicken and waffles, that's what you recommend, right?
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So good. Head to chickenandpickle.com. That is chickenandpickle.com to see all the fun you can have at their Glendale location. It is time for that special announcement. Sharon in the chat saying we were begging for this announcement in the Discord a few months ago. The prayers from the ALLCITY gods.
Oh, this is so sick.
Have been answered. It is time to activate the Valley with a brand.
Can we get the wind music?
We can get the wind music.
Can we put the wind music
we can get
on?
the wind music.
Because
you cut me off too. You do this. You do
no.
this.
No. I just wanted the wind music. Please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on you. I wanted the wind music.
Should I do the it's time?
Oh yeah.
Are we doing it? Am I gonna break my vocal cords here? Turn this up. Turn this up. Okay, Coop. It's time for a brand spanking new PHNX Sun Devils t-shirt. Are you kidding me? Activate the Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sun Devil fans everywhere. In the words of the great Kenny Dillingham, activate the Valley. Mr. Rubis, where can you get one of these brand spanking new t-shirts?
Oh, just at phnxlocker.com. And if you remember, we are running a discount for diehards, $48 for the year to become a diehard, our lowest price ever. And might I remind you, if you become a diehard for $48 a year, you get a free hat or free t-shirt. Now, this t-shirt, I think is about $35 by itself. So, if you become a diehard, and then you get this t-shirt for free, you're basically paying $13.
It's crazy. It
to
is
become
a crazy
diehard.
deal.
So check this out. If you're listening on audio, we're gonna tweet it. We're just come to the stream as well. Come check it out. This new release. It's so exciting. This is such a beautiful t-shirt. Beautiful era for Arizona State University. You wanna know what's awesome about this?
Tell me.
Is the fact that like we're so confident and we know that Kenny's going to be around. Activate the Valley is going to be a thing for a long time. This is not a shirt that
this goes
drops
hard.
Yeah, this is not a shirt that drops out of your rotation after a couple months.
Nah.
Like I love player specific shirts and everything like that too. But like this is a shirt that you can rock for forever.
I feel like this it doesn't have like too much going on. It's got just enough text, just enough logo. And
it's so beautiful.
It is a really, really nice shirt. I can't wait to rock one of these. We're going to see if we can get Kenny one of these, maybe Graham Rossini, some of the players.
I mean, listen,
out there.
I know Cam Skattebo is going to be in studio over the next couple of weeks on Wednesdays.
Next Wednesday, 2:00.
Yeah.
Cam's going
to be in here.
In studio. We just got so much
we got,
man.
dude, come on. I mean, come on.
Good stuff.
Come on. Nobody.
Redbeard.
We had the Redbeard.
Just toss it up there, man.
All of you guys in the chat, you guys are all part of this moment as well. We're all here. We just dropped a link in the chat if you want to go check that out. And again, if you want to become a diehard, go phnx.com, click on the diehard tab, and get our newest deal. It is also linked in the description. It's the first thing you're going to see in the description. Come have fun with us. Come get a t-shirt, and it's going to be such a great time. I cannot wait.
Football season, basketball season.
Wait for this, man.
So good. It's so good. Okay. You want to get back to talking Arizona State?
I kind of want to keep talking about the shirt, but I think we should go back to football.
We'll talk about the shirt a little bit later.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it is a good
hot
shirt.
or not the shirt? Hot.
Super hot. Super hot.
Yeah.
Heat index?
Yeah,
Let's do heat index. Guys, for those of you that don't know what heat index is, every single week, Mr. Rubis and I, we come up with 3 players that are due and need to have a big game for your Arizona State Sun Devils to get the job done on Saturday. And that is what we're doing right now, guys. Heat index starting off with the first member, Sam Levitt, QB1, back in action, coming back after missing the Cincinnati game, worked hard over the bye week to make sure that he was going to be ready to come back in action. Going to be interesting. Going up against an Oklahoma State defense that gives up a lot of yards when it comes to the ground, you're going to be doing it in the rain. You don't know if Sam's totally feeling 100%.
Right.
Interested to see how that impacts his game.
If he's at his best, ASU is set up so well to win this game.
Yeah.
But you're right. He's coming off of an injury. He's going to be playing in a road environment after missing a couple of weeks, and he's a redshirt freshman, right? So you can argue maybe he'll get better or maybe he'll get worse. You want to make sure he's 100%. I think ASU was precautious with him last week and not playing him. You just need him to be Sam Levitt. And as long as he is Sam Levitt and he's making these decisive decisions, decisive decisions, how they go, not forcing it, not trying to do too much in the rain, ASU is going to be set up in a great way to win. I really hope that we see him hit the ground running like we saw him in game 1 of the season.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back with that fire.
I just need to see him slide.
Good luck.
I need to see him slide. And honestly, I know Sam Levitt, when healthy, obviously he provides the dual threat to this offense that has made it so lethal at different times this season. Under these conditions, in these elements, again, expected to be pouring down rain throughout the game tomorrow, I would say do not run the football unless you absolutely have to. I am talking 3rd down, 4th down. These are game-changing plays.
See, I don't want to shift his mentality like that.
I'm not taking that risk. I'm sure Kenny is saying something to Sam, whether that be Sam, go be you, or he's saying, hey, take those moments few and far between. Right? Because you can't afford to have Sam go down again, is what I'm saying.
You can't afford to have Sam go down again, but if Sam Levitt can't play like Sam Levitt, then don't play him. That's my argument. My argument is if you're going to go to the redshirt freshman who's figuring out who he is and to say, hey, man, we're going to add this extra layer, don't follow your instincts. Don't play the way that you usually play. You're going to take him out of his game on the road while it's raining. No, if Sam Levitt's playing, you need to let him be Sam Levitt. And if you're not comfortable that he's going to stay healthy, then you don't play him. That's my take on it.
The issue, and again, I don't know how much this impacts it, if at all. But the issue is if you don't play Levitt and you start Jeff Sims instead, Jeff Sims at that point then would not be eligible to redshirt. So you don't.
Is that something you're really looking at right now?
I don't know.
He's your backup quarterback.
I'm just throwing that out.
You can't redshirt Jeff Sims when you have a.
You could.
Obviously, technically, yes, you could. But in this situation where you just had to play him because Levitt went down.
Yeah.
And you don't know if he's 100%. You cannot try to redshirt Jeff Sims this season. You can't.
No, you just need Sam to be healthy the entire time.
Yeah, but you can't guarantee that. Not having I love Trent, but he's very clearly not the backup quarterback. Whether you like it or not, they are not game planning for him to be the backup quarterback.
No.
I don't understand the redshirting of Jeff Sims. I don't. Unless he's begging for it. You got to have him play. You have to have your backup quarterback. You have to.
I'm just saying. That I was just throwing a little nugget out there. I saw. You could choose whether or not to dip it.
I'm not dipping that in sauce.
Okay, don't dip
that nugget. Looks sus to me.
Okay, well, I don't know what's
there's no meat in that nugget.
There's no meat.
That's
in
a shell of a nugget.
It's a shell of a nugget, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I told you at some point we were getting off the rails. There you go.
I just don't want him to overthink it. I want him to follow his instincts.
Play ball.
If you want to tell him slide and really emphasize sliding,
I'm gonna be screaming at the TV the whole game.
Oh, I'm aware.
Whole game.
I'm aware.
Slide, and he's gonna take a hit, and I'm gonna get in your face about it.
My face?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you slide.
The heck did I do?
I'm gonna make you slide. Because when he was on the show, I told him to slide, and you didn't back me up.
What do you mean?
Did he back me up, Captain
I'm
Redbeard?
not gonna step on your moment.
No.
I don't need you to step on my moment. I need you to be on my team.
I am on your team.
Slide, Jeff.
Did I disagree with you?
Huh?
Did I disagree with you? Did I don't know.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't realize that this was a problem.
Yeah.
Maybe we do need therapy. You're bringing up stuff from 2.5 months ago.
24-hour stream, baby. 24-hour stream.
Gosh.
We get the therapist going.
Well, they have to win the Big 12 first.
That's fair.
You're kind of tempting me to just want to do the 24-hour stream anyway, but I know that's me talking right now when I'm not an hour 8.
Yeah. That would be so hard.
That would be tough.
Oh my goodness.
But it would be fun.
Second member of Heat Index?
Sure.
Shamari Simmons, the dog at nickel corner. Thumbs down. Sharon said in the chat she wants to see Shamari hit like he had earlier in the season in the rain. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if Shamari Simmons played as well as he's played all year in this game against Ollie Gordon, Brennan Presley, and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I believe I saw a stat that said Shamari Simmons is the #1 corner in Division I college football in terms of like a run defense grade.
Interesting. I mean, the eye test checks out on that.
I mean, he's been a dog for Arizona State. He's going to need to be a dog again in the run game, in the quick passing game with Brennan Presley, Deshaun Stribling. You're going to need Shamari Simmons to be playing his absolute best on Saturday against Oklahoma State. Otherwise, I think the Sun Devils could be in for a long afternoon.
Yeah. The two last members of the Heat Index are picked for very specific reasons. We'll start with Shamari. It's the fact that there's really one thing that can kill ASU when it comes to the passing game, and that's Brennan Presley. And he needs to be shut down. You need to take him out of the game, and you need to take Ollie Gordon out of the game. I know Shamari's been good at run defense, but I need him to do both. I need him to be everywhere so that you could focus and take down Brennan Presley and not have him make his impact on this game. So that's why Shamari's there. He has to step up to the plate, of course, along with the rest of the secondary. But another reason why our third member of the Heat Index is Keyshawn Elliott. Is because of Ollie Gordon, like you mentioned, because you're going to need Keyshawn Elliott to have a pretty big game. I know Ollie Gordon's stats this season are not Ollie Gordon-esque.
They're not otherworldly.
They're not what you expected him to be. They're not.
No.
But that doesn't mean that he can't be that guy at any given moment.
Yeah.
You need to make sure this trend continues.
I think in terms of Keyshawn Elliott and the game that he needs to have, I just think he needs to be a force. I think in a game that, for me, I expect to be gross. And gross, I mean, it's a time of possession game, right? Like, drives are going to be at a premium in this football game. There's going to be a lot of running the football between Arizona State and Cam Skattebo, whether Sam Levitt gets involved, Kyson Brown. On the flip side, Oklahoma State with Ollie Gordon. Alan Bowman is not a very mobile quarterback. So when he drops back to pass and it is raining, and if you do send pressure, Keyshawn needs to be the guy. He needs to be the guy causing havoc and just chaos back there. If it is a run with Ollie Gordon, I need him to stand his ground in the box, right? And in coverage, you're not let's get something straight here. Keyshawn Elliott's not running step for step with any of those wide receivers at Oklahoma State, but I need you to sit back in your zone, and when somebody comes across the middle, you need to make sure that that is the singular time that they do that.
Yeah, you you can't let them get into a rhythm, and you do that by shutting it down the first moment that you can get them. Right? Don't miss your tackles. Don't let them pick up extra yards. Like, take them down.
Set the
Suffocate
tone.
them.
Set the tone.
Suffocate them.
Suffocate. Jeez. You're getting angry now.
It's a must win.
There you go. Sharing in the chat. I'm nervous about kicking in the rain.
Kicking in the rain.
What do you think the number of field goals attempted tomorrow is
by
both teams
combined?
Not extra points. Field goals.
4.
Really?
4.
What's the percentage make it that you got them going?
2 for 4.
2 for 4. 1 for each?
No.
2 for Oklahoma State?
Yeah.
I'm going to, my score prediction, which we'll get into.
Actually, I don't even know how that matches up with my score prediction.
I don't know. You're just ripping.
I really am. I'm just going. It's a Friday.
It is a Friday.
Are you kidding me?
The vibes in the office today have been, how would you describe it, Kyle?
Electric.
Oh, really?
I mean, this is an electric factory, pretty much.
Is it?
That's what we do. Yeah.
No, I thought vibes were terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
I'm kidding. Kyle's like, wait, what? No, I'm kidding. Vibes are great.
Share it in the chat. My daughter would be yelling for couples therapy right now.
During the off season, we might just need to get like a third member of like the PHNX family.
No, I want a licensed therapist.
Okay, but we have to like pay for that, right?
We don't have to pay for that.
I mean, do you know a licensed therapist?
Do you?
No. I mean, besides the one that I see, and I'm not bringing him on the show.
I think that would be awesome.
No chance.
Let's bring your therapist.
No chance.
No?
No chance.
Come on.
No, because then he would just be like, yeah, he talks a lot of crap about you, Totri.
Jeez.
I'm kidding. You've actually never come. I can promise you this. You've never come up in my therapy sessions.
Pinky promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Have you ever mentioned my name?
No, you're not that important.
You just don't love me enough, I guess.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
You want to get into predictions?
I think we probably should definitely get off this topic.
Yeah, we'll get into predictions, but we are going to do it after this break.
One day we'll crack a neutral open with a licensed therapist on the show.
Yeah,
and
why
we'll just rip because neutrals are for everybody.
They are.
And they have arrived, and they're keeping it tasty in Tempe. They're keeping it tasty wherever you decide to drink a neutral, whether it's in your downtown Phoenix podcast studio, where I like to enjoy my neutrals, whether it's tailgating a college football game, whether it's just watching a college football game, or any sporting event. Neutral is there with a real seltzer. None of that artificial stuff. No fake, super sugary, oh, I don't even know what I'm drinking right now taste. Real ingredients, and it tastes good. Real good. Vodka, seltzer, real juice. End of discussion. But you're probably thinking, oh, it must taste so bad. Wrong. They taste delicious. So good. Variety of flavors. Pineapple, watermelon, black cherry, orange. But my personal favorite is the lemonade pack. Strawberry, blackberry, I believe a mango or a peach. One of the two. Either way, it's good. And then a regular lemonade. Oh, so delicious. Neutral, keep it tasty, enjoy responsibly. 2024 Anheuser-Busch Neutrals flavored vodka and carbonation out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri. I love it. I also love our friends over at Gila River Resorts and Casinos, guys. Nobody does it better. They've got 4 locations. You should visit all of them. But I know our personal favorite is, of course, Wild Horse Pass. A big part of that is obviously because they have a number of different restaurants. The vibes are immaculate. They've got so many different ways that you can win money. Not to mention, we're always hosting events over at Gila River Resorts and Casinos, guys. Cards, Suns watch parties, and more. So definitely stay tuned for info on how you guys can come hang out with the PHNX family. Also, earn entries for Ferrari Fortunes every Friday at 7 p.m. Winners are drawn for cash prizes and free bonus play. Guys, the grand finale is going to take place today at Wild Horse Pass, where one lucky winner is going to win a Ferrari 488 GTB. You do you at Gila River Resorts Casinos. Visit playatgila.com for details. Sharon in the chat. I love this show. We love you, Sharon.
Yeah, we love you, Sharon.
We love you, Sharon. I think I love Sharon more than I love you.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me.
No?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No. Nothing you say can bother me. That's actually not true.
You're so mean, dude.
No, it's actually not true.
You say I'm mean to you.
You think I'm mean to you?
I mean, what did you just say?
I said nothing that you say can bother me.
You said you don't love me.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I love you.
You said that.
No, I love you.
You did say that.
I said I love Sharon more than you. The same way that you said you love Sharon more than me.
I said it after you said it.
No, you didn't. You said it first.
No, dude, you said it first.
All right, now you're gaslighting me. Now we do need a therapist.
Look, all week long,
what is going on?
We have talked about your Arizona State Sun Devils going up against the Oklahoma State Cowboys. At the start of this season, this matchup probably would have leaned in favor of Oklahoma State, but given the way that the last 5 weeks have gone for Oklahoma State, 0-5 in the Big 12. On the flip side, Arizona State has surpassed expectations up to this point in the season at 5-2, looking to be bowl eligible for the first time since 2021. Cam Skattebo and company fresh off a bye week, getting QB1 back. Oklahoma State on the flip side, one of the worst defenses in the nation, not just the Big 12. I say all that because it is time to figure out which side of the aisle we're going. Are we going Cowboys? Are we going Sun Devils? Erik Ruby, you have the floor.
I mean, come on. ASU thoroughly beats Oklahoma State in Stillwater. 31-17. Sam Leavitt makes his impact known yet again. They're going to pass the ball more than people expect them to, and Cam Skattebo is going to absolutely tear up Oklahoma State.
Things?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
my ears to the ground.
I think you're going to be wrong.
Sure. Like I said, nothing you say affects me. What do you think they're going to do?
I think Arizona State wins this football game 28-21. I was very, very specific with this scoreline because it involves no field goals. I don't think Arizona State.
That's good. That's funny. Like that's well thought out. I just put down a number.
Yeah, I just
went off vibes.
I don't think that either one of these teams is going to want to kick field goals in this weather. I don't think that this game is. Like I said, I think
it's really going to be that bad.
It's 70-80% chance of rain.
Yeah, but just because there's
scattered thunderstorms, it's supposed to rain in Stillwater for the next 3 days.
Okay, but there's rain and there's rain. Is it rain or is it rain?
Who would I don't know, dude. I'm not tapped in with the Stillwater weather community.
God, that actually annoys you. I can tell that actually annoys you.
What do you want me to say?
I think that you should know these things.
What? But how do you want me to know these things?
Research?
When you look up the weather, what does it say?
It just says rain.
Okay. So It doesn't tell me how hard it's going to rain.
The wind is only going to be light.
Okay. I didn't say it was going to be a hurricane. I said it was going to rain.
Cloudy skies during the morning hours, followed by thunderstorms in the afternoon. High of 71 degrees. Wind southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain is 80%. Locally, heavy rainfall is possible. Only a 2 out of 11 on the UV index. 81% humidity. The sun sets at 6:30 p.m.
Are you done?
The moon will be a waxing crescent.
28-21. I think Arizona State ultimately gets this done with probably a put-away drive in the fourth quarter. You're looking for a Cam Skattebo, Kenny Dillingham offense, 7-8 minute close it out kind of drive. Get it done with an Oklahoma State defense that is bad at all times, but when you get beat up by running backs like a Kyson Brown and a Cam Skattebo for several quarters, they get significantly worse. That is the defense. When you get to the fourth quarter, they're winded, they're gassed. If you go back to last week and watch the way that Oklahoma State's defense played against Baylor, they had a running back, I believe Pendergrass is his name, 6 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown. In Oklahoma State, they're just a poor tackling defense.
That's an insane line.
Poor tackling defense. And really good defenses have trouble tackling Cam Skattebo. Now you're telling me you're giving me a defense in the rain that's bad at tackling, that's bad at stopping the run, going up against a running back who has been itching and scratching to get in the game for the last 2 weeks. I mean,
if you watched our first interview or conversation with Cam Skattebo from last week, dude does not like bye weeks.
No.
He's itching to play.
Week.
Okay, this line is insane. Dawson Pendergrass.
That was right.
6 carries, 142 yards, 23.7 yards per carry, a long of 57. This dude.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah, look up Dawson Pendergrass.
He looks like Ed Sheeran's brother.
I'll tell you what, he doesn't look like a Dawson Pendergrass.
What does he look like to you?
He looks like Dave Sheeran.
Dave Sheeran.
Yeah. That's Dave Sheeran.
No, it's more like that's a Johnny Sheeran.
Johnny Sheeran?
Johnny Sheeran. No? No.
I don't know.
Maybe no. You know what it is? It's a Jeremy. It's a Jeremy Sheeran.
That's good.
It's a Jeremy Sheeran.
Okay, everybody look up Dawson Pendergrass and see if he screams Jeremy Sheeran.
Yeah.
Energy.
That's,
I wish we played Baylor this year.
The furthest off the rails that we've gotten in a long time.
I said that the moon was going to be a waxing crescent on Saturday.
Is that what it told you?
Yes. No, I made that up, dude.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
No, So I think your point with Cam, especially the fourth quarter too, just to steer us back on track.
There you go.
Cam Skattebo comes alive in the fourth quarter. And we've seen ASU kind of save him a little bit. And especially in these conditions, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have some crazy line through the first half or maybe the first 3 quarters. But when the game is on the line, they're going to give the ball to 4. And 4 delivers way more often than not. Almost never not. He's going to deliver, and he's going to either help waste time, get it off the clock, hold a lead, or let's say you're down, man. If you're down a field goal, but you have Cam Skattebo in the ball with some time, I'm confident ASU can win that game.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it against, what was it, Utah or Kansas, that they had to claw back in the last drive. Was that Utah? Or no, I think it was
Utah, they were ahead, and then
Kansas.
I mean, honestly, it's been a lot of games for them this year where even if they don't claw back, they've had like these fourth quarter stands where it's like Mississippi State where Cam Skattebo goes crazy to seal the game at the end, or it's a Kansas where you're back and forth, or it's a Utah where you're back and forth as well. Like we've seen them do this. We've seen them come back and put games away late. I think this game will be a little bit different. I think they're going to be up in the fourth, which would be a nice change of pace. I think Oklahoma State will score to make it close. I was 31-17, right, Kyle? Yeah, I was.
Don't even remember.
I was 30. Sorry, I've already flushed this game. I'm on to UCF. 31-17. I think ASU is up 24-10 in the fourth. I think Oklahoma State scores, and then ASU gets the ball. They drain the clock, give the ball to Cam Skattebo. Eventually, he runs it in for a touchdown, putting the game out of reach. That's what I think happens. Kevin in the chat says 28-14 ASU. He also says Erik the Weatherman Ruby and that the show is always a vibe. Thank you, Kevin. Sharon says 28-17 ASU and asks, will it be muddy? What kind of turf do they have? I will try to find that up real quick.
Here we go. Mr. Ruby, the Jedi Master, going back at it.
Just doing
what do you look
in-depth
up for
research.
That question?
Okay, so I'm going to take their name of the stadium. I don't know if I want to say that name. That feels like a not great name. I'm just going to be honest.
Feels like a not great name.
Yeah.
Feels like a very Stillwater, Oklahoma kind of name.
Yeah, it does. Okay, from 2022, incremental updates on Oklahoma State's multi-million-dollar renovation of the turf. They have turf. So they have turf. I don't know if that's a good thing in the rain.
Probably not.
I feel like it's going to get really like slippery. Like I don't like mud.
It's going to be a gross football game. I'm
excited.
You're excited because it's going to be a gross football game?
Yeah, I kind of like gross. I'm the
just a gross guy.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the type of sicko that enjoys watching like G League basketball.
Yeah, that's gross.
Because it's like these are really good athletes, but like they don't know what's going on. You know, it's like it's ugly hoops, right? Like
they don't know what's going on.
Even back in the day, like when like you go to like your high school basketball game,
yeah.
Like obviously like it's not great basketball, but I enjoyed watching it because it's like, oh, this is a gross game, but like they're trying hard. That's what's going to be this game. Both teams are going to try really hard, but it's going to be.
I don't know.
Gross.
Oklahoma State doesn't give me try hard vibes.
No, it's their homecoming game, and they've lost 5 straight Big 12
games.
Can
we stop? This is something that I've been meaning to talk about. Can we stop acting like homecoming means anything when it comes to college? Because it doesn't. Like, it really does not mean anything. No, I'm asking, like, I want to have a conversation about this.
Doesn't seem like it.
I feel like homecomings are literally the dumbest thing.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I think it's just a way that, like, you rally people.
Shouldn't they just go to every game?
Well, see, and this is, like, from my perspective, obviously I love ASU. If I wasn't covering the team, I don't think I would go back to a game for homecoming.
No.
And it's like, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. I fully support you doing that. But like me personally, it doesn't hit. Like
it doesn't do anything for me, man.
Are we just grouches?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. What do you think, Captain?
It's overrated.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a thing in high school.
Yeah.
But
what happens at Arizona State when they do homecoming?
I mean, they had it.
But what does that mean?
I don't know. No clue.
Do you know what it means?
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad. I'm just asking. Like, I don't like someone says it's homecoming. Okay, what does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
It means I think it's for everybody to come home and watch the game.
Yeah, I think it's
literally
like
what it means?
I think it's like alumni like come back and watch the game.
Does somebody in the chat know what it is? What
I feel like we're being really stupid.
Homecoming
right
in college.
Like, I feel like we're being really stupid.
College homecoming is an annual celebration that welcomes back alumni to their alma mater and is centered around athletic programs, usually football.
Yeah. Whoa, look at this. OSU alum, but I'm Jordan Tyson's cousin. Def throwing the forks up at homecoming tomorrow. What's up, Jay?
Dang.
That's sick.
That is crazy. Welcome, Jay.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man. Welcome in. We'll be throwing the forks up too, man. We're glad to have you around.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, Nan one.
Sheesh.
Nan one. Says Moody, you guys. Yeah.
I mean, it's Friday, man.
Dude, see, so that's kind of the thing, man. Like, sometimes you get to the point where I didn't do a show with Totri on Wednesday.
No, and he made me rip for an hour.
Okay, you made me sad.
I didn't make, dude,
You tweeted before the show. You said, best show of the year.
I did not say the year. I did not say the year. I said the week.
No.
I did.
I think you said the year.
Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast.
Rupus is on the case.
Also, just a reminder, we dropped this at the start of the show. Brand new PHNX Sun Devils. Activate the Valley t-shirt, guys. Head over to phnxlocker.com. Get your hands on our newest PHNX sports t-shirt.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I know I was right. I tweeted it.
Okay, but yeah, the t-shirt's really nice. It's a really good t-shirt.
Our t-shirt?
Our t-shirt.
Yeah, no, it goes hard.
Yeah, it's actually great. I really can't. Ours is in the mail. We'll see when it gets here.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
I absolutely cannot wait. Guys, are we ready for Hot or Not?
I think so. I think we've waited long enough.
Well, I got bad news.
No, it's not bad news.
I got news.
Yeah.
We got one more break.
That's okay.
So, Hot or Not after the break?
I think that's a good way to end it.
Let's do it after the break. I need a new car.
Yeah, you do.
Like badly. Badly. And of course, when I'm in the market for a new car, Sanderson Ford is literally the only option. They've got phenomenal customer service. I know when I go in there, I am going to have somebody make sure that there is a vehicle out there in my price range with exactly what I'm looking for. And you know how I know that there's going to be something there?
How?
Because they have the largest Ford dealership in the nation.
Wow.
65-acre facility. I don't even want to call it a facility. It's more like a compound at that point with all the different vehicles that they have. Guys, head to Sanderson Ford and check out the new F-150 trucks with 3.9 financing for 60 months plus up to $4,000 cash back, and pick up a free pair of tickets to see Weezer, Sublime, and more at November nights while supply of 100 tickets lasts. No purchase or test drive required. Offer on 2024 F-150 STX OAC from Full Credit. 1 pair of tickets per household and requires a valid driver's license.
Do you want to elevate your brand?
I do, always.
Then let me introduce you to Branded Bills, because they are the perfect headwear and apparel, and truly nobody does it better. From snapbacks to truckers to fitted to beanies to tees, Branded Bills has you covered with performance and style. Most days of the week, I am rocking a Branded Bills hat because they are just so comfortable, and of course, they have so many ASU designs. I counted, I have 5. I have 5 Branded Bills hats, all of them.
That's a lot of hats.
All of them. Dude, I have so many hats. All of them. Big hat guy. ASU design, because they have partnerships with ASU and also, I guess, U of A. As part of their campus collection, they're a local company out of Mesa, Arizona, and they could put your own brand on your own bills, hence Branded Bills. And if all of that wasn't enough for you, the different styles, the great quality of it all, you can also head to brandedbills.com. Make sure you use code PHNX and you can get 20% off your first order. Love it.
Love it. I love you too, man.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you too, Captain Redbeard.
Love you both.
Oh, let's go.
Who do you love more?
Oh, we're not going to have this conversation.
No, you don't want to have this conversation?
Everyone's welcome.
He doesn't get my feelings.
He doesn't hurt your
You
feelings.
sure?
Who would you make walk the plank?
Wow.
It's about even right now. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll
Good
see
to know.
after this hot or not.
Good to know. Yeah, guys, it is time for Hot or Not. If you are new here, again, every week, last show before game day and the post-game show, which, again, we have a post-game show for every single football game, have a ton of post-game shows next week for basketball as well, so definitely stay locked in. Make sure you subscribe to PHNX Sports. Hot or Not is our captain of this ship. Captain Redbeard gives us 3 really random topics, and we pretty much just sit here and argue about them until someone's right. Sound about right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, without further ado, Captain Redbeard, let's get into Hot or Not.
All right. You guys like food?
I love food.
Perfect. So,
No.
Really? Is how we're
great.
starting?
Off
I
to
hate
a hot
food.
start.
Hate food.
The first topic is dumplings. Hot or not?
Oh, hot. Sorry.
You sounded like the birds from Nemo. No, it's superbly hot.
Yeah, dude.
I've actually got some pork dumplings in my freezer too.
Do you?
I do.
That's huge.
I might eat those when I get home today.
Don't get any stuck in your mustache.
I told you the mustache is gone.
You're
gonna
not
be
going to
gone.
keep it like the day. Stand on business, Totri.
I don't want to stand on business. Okay? It's not really my business.
It kind of is your business.
Glenn in the chat saying it's hot. Sharon says it's hot.
Yeah, it's an easy
I mean,
one.
yeah, pork dumplings they're so hot. They're so hot. Like, can you paint a picture for me? Say I've never had a pork dumpling in my life.
Okay.
Paint.
Oh, that's that's kind of hard.
Paint the intimate image of a pork dumpling to me.
I don't want to do that.
Do it.
I don't want to. I don't know why, but
Stand on it.
like my heart is telling me not to do that.
Which means your head is telling you should.
No, I think it's telling me that Kyle should do it.
Okay, Kyle.
Describe a dumpling.
Can you? No. The intimate image of a piping hot pork dumpling. A singular dumpling.
Singular dumpling. Wow, this is harder than I thought.
That's why I didn't want to do it. Like
Steam's coming out of the pot.
Yeah.
It's the water's cooking. Dumplings getting nice and soft. You
Keep
reach
going.
in, you check in on it, you make sure it's good to go,
And then what?
and then you pull the dumpling out. You set it out on your plate or in a bowl. You cut it open.
And what's it look like?
Yeah, what is in there?
It's a pork dumpling.
Oh,
So you got pork inside. I'm not sure what else goes in a dumpling. But
Well done.
That
Well
was
done.
awesome.
Yeah,
Great job.
That was
Everybody,
awesome.
everybody just
That
give
was
a round of
awesome.
applause. That was awesome stuff. Awesome
I'm
stuff from
hungry
Captain
now.
Redbeard. Dude, I'm starving. I am so hungry. What do we got for topic number 2?
all right, number 2, deep dish pizza.
So hot.
Hot.
Dude, I am too hungry to be
Yeah, what
doing
is
this
going
right
on,
now.
man?
Deep dish pizza is electric.
Not hot.
Is there
making
a third?
me hungry?
Is there a third food item? Is the third
Yeah.
topic? Yeah.
They're all D's. Too.
Okay. So he pause. He described intimately a pork dumpling. Would you like to describe intimately the deep dish pizza or the third topic?
Can I hear the third topic?
No. You have to choose.
No, because the other thing is he can pick some crazy stuff.
no,
we
it
have
has
no
to start with a
idea.
D. He's got it.
I will do the deep dish pizza just to save.
We're all agreeing that it's hot though, except Glenn. Glenn says it's mid.
Mid.
Glenn, no. I thought we were friends, man. Then he says, I guess hot.
We got you, Glenn. All right, you ready?
Yeah,
Everybody-
my eyes are closed under
everybody-
these shady
yeah.
shades.
Everybody close your eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You're sitting at a table, you and your closest family members and friends. Italian music is playing in the background. You're drinking ice cold water with a lemon in it. You're waiting. You're so hungry. You see the pizza, deep in its dish, getting pulled out of a brick oven. The crust, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. The sauce, oh, it's saucy, so red. On top of that, cheese. So much cheese.
How much cheese?
So many different types of cheese. Cheese that would make your tummy hurt, Anthony Totri. On top of the cheese, oh, buddy,
There's more.
the toppings.
Oh, God.
Pepperoni, sausage, anything that you want, it's on there. They pull it out of the oven, bring it over to your table. They start cutting it right in front of you.
Steamy.
Steaming.
Yeah.
It's the perfect cross section. You get a slice on your plate.
And ones.
You take a second. You think about it. You appreciate life.
Mm.
And you bite in to the crispy, fluffy, flavorful, deep dish pizza.
What's it taste like?
Perfection. Bliss. Heaven. That's what it tastes like.
That was incredible. Incredible.
I think I should do ASMR.
That was awesome.
I think I should do ASMR.
I mean, you guys have just absolutely knocked these out of the
Please
park.
give him the worst one ever.
Share it in the chat. I can't wait until Donald comes into the Discord tomorrow. Into this show.
We are getting pretty
I love
wonky.
it. I love it. This is awesome. This is great stuff. I'm still super, super hungry. We still have one more topic to get into for Hot or Not. What do we have?
All right, finish it off with some duck.
Wow.
Peking duck? Or just duck?
Just duck.
Just duck.
Are we talking duck like on a plate duck?
Or are we talking like duck, like
bird
just
duck?
like the animal?
Bird duck.
On a plate. You're
On a
gonna
plate.
Eat it.
An edible duck.
Yeah.
I guess all ducks are edible, huh? Not rubber duckies.
I've had duck.
Duck tastes good.
I can't remember what it tastes
I
like.
can't either. To be honest with you.
How do you know it tastes good?
Because I've had it before and I liked it.
That's fair.
You know what? Everything you've ever eaten, like you remember exactly what it tastes like?
Kinda.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm like Rain,
Baby food.
like Rain Man for food.
Oh, gosh.
All right, well, have fun.
Oh, man. This is tough.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is a
so
tough
glad.
one, dude.
I'm so glad
This
I
is
took
a
the
hard
deep
one.
dish.
This is a really
I'm
hard one.
so glad I took the deep dish. Hey,
Okay. Okay.
viewership's going up right now. I'm
Does
just saying.
everybody like duck? Everybody, we agree
Yeah,
that
duck
we
is
like
good.
duck?
Duck is
that.
good.
Nan1 says no, thank you.
And Nan.
I love it.
Okay. Okay. This is what we got here. Eyes closed.
My eyes are closed.
Deep breath in. Deep breath out. It's been hours since your last meal.
Mm.
Your tummy's rumbling. You're at a nice restaurant at Wild Horse Pass.
Mm.
You sat there. The service has been quick. You're alone. You wanted to treat yourself. The ambiance is electric. Somebody just hit on the roulette table downstairs. And they're winning. And you know what? You're thinking, I'm about to win. And right as that thought crosses your mind, your waiter walks over on a silver plate, sets down a golden duck sliced to perfection over some mashed potatoes, some steamed vegetables. And as much as you love mashed potatoes and vegetables, the aroma of the duck cooked perfectly. You grab your fork, slice a little piece of the duck. You put some taters on it, scoop it up, and my goodness, when it hits your lips, euphoria.
Oh,
That's what I got.
that was good.
That's what I got, man.
We've lost so many viewers.
That was a hard one. That was a hard one.
Could you imagine? I'm sorry, but could you imagine, like, you click on the stream that says it says Arizona State is built to dominate Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Glenn in the chat respectfully makes me not want duck even more.
That's crazy.
I tried, man. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that duck is crazy one. Deep dish pizza was so easy.
Duck tacos are pretty good.
Duck tacos.
Duck tacos are pretty good. Yeah.
That was good.
No, I think that was a really solid hot or not. I'm starving.
Should we end with like some semblance of football talk just for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, you do it. What do you got?
Just me?
No. I mean, you do something here.
X Factor for the game.
Ooh.
Who's a player not on the heat index that we haven't talked about today that needs to have a big game?
You want to go on 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Tyson
DeCarlos
Brown.
Brooks.
Ooh, we both went to the running back room.
I was gonna go Jordan Tyson, and I was like, they're probably not gonna throw the ball.
After you said earlier in the show they're gonna throw it at
I'm hedging my bets.
Yeah, there you go.
Hedging my bets.
Okay, why DeCarlos?
He's a little bit more of a power back than Kyson. I feel like speed, while it is nice in a rainy game on slippery turf, it's not going to do you as good. I think that you're going to need a little bit more of the bruising counter punch, and I see that from DeCarlos more than Kyson.
Interesting. I think Kyson is. I think he packs a punch. He is a quick back.
He definitely does.
I think Kyson, from what we've seen, and again, this takes nothing away from DeCarlos. DeCarlos has been a phenomenal change of pace running back so far this season. I think Kyson Brown, for me, this is a guy that is expected to be at Arizona State long term, right? He's going to be likely RB1 unless you add from the portal next offseason.
They'll probably add from the portal.
Probably, but I still expect Kyson Brown to probably be RB1. You need to feed this guy. This guy, I believe the last game against Cincinnati had 40-something rush yards on like 3 carries. He has been such a impactful player on the ground and in a game where I think both teams are really, really going to run the football a ton. Whether it is a DeCarlos Brooks, whether it is a Kyson Brown, I think the running back room absolutely needs it. Needs to get it together, right? And then I don't say that in a bad way. I say that in a way of just like it needs to be somebody other than Cam Skattebo dominating on the ground come kickoff tomorrow. Nan Ones in the chat says the fat guys, both sides need to be the X factor. David S in the chat, we need the kicker to have a good game.
We need him to have a game.
I mean, not really. There. You just need to score touchdowns. Then you don't got to really worry about the kicker.
Well, extra points.
Don't even discuss it. Don't even discuss it. Guys,
if I had to put a line at 0.5 over under missed extra points
for the game
for ASU tomorrow.
You're putting bad juju out there, man.
Say the under then.
That's going to do it for today's episode of the PHNX Sun Devils show. Of course, we will have a post-game show tomorrow following the Arizona State Oklahoma State game. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to PHNX Sports, locked in, because it is going to be a fun one.
Wait. Okay, if you're listening to audio right now, Kyle made a new lower.
It's awesome.
It's me smiling next to the blind mouse.
It's awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff, Captain Redbeard. Guys, give the show a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow this guy right here, the blind mouse, at Erik Ruby. That is Erik with the K. You can follow the captain of this ship at K Coop Sports. Sharon in the chat saying win music tomorrow. Absolutely. And win music today, because a reminder, head to Go PHNX, the Go PHNX locker today. Get your hands on the new PHNX Sun Devils shirt. It's a lot of fun. And as always, guys, go Devils. And peace.
We all silly like the mayor.